We got to sing a song to this.
Why?
Come on, baby, follow me. I'm the pot.
I'm the pot. I'm the pot. I'm the pot.
Oh, no, you did it. No. Oh, my God. Oh, there you go.
What were you going to do today, Larry?
I'm going to take a nap.
I love it.
Oh, Larry, that's nothing, man. Put that pie.
No.
Look at me. Look at this.
That's a
Oh,
no.
look at me. Look at this.
That's a
Oh,
no.
look at me. Look at this.
That's a that's you.
Look,
That's you.
I know, but you need to look like this.
I don't really know if I want to do this, but okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, whoa. Yes. Oh, whoa. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, whoa. Oh,
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
what?
Hey.
Help.
we got to sing a
Yeah, they
song
don't
to
do
this.
Why?
Come on, baby, follow me. I'm the pot. I'm the pot. I'm the pot. I'm the pot. Oh, look at me. Look at this.
That's a
I'm now you're the Pied Piper. Yeah. How you doing, Glenn?
Good. How you doing, Mark?
I can't really complain, dude. This is our 200th show. Can you believe it? 200 shows, man.
Went by quick, didn't it?
It seems like it in retrospect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we've got a lot of military helicopters and flying over. So yeah, there's things going on. The government shut down. I think I know why. I think there's more than one reason. But yeah, we'll touch on a few things today, man. But everybody should be able to talk a little more freely on YouTube now, as our current president, during the last administration, had his YouTube channel taken down. Well, as a result of that, now he got $25 million, which is like 25 cents to us, but it's the principle of the matter. They took his channel down, and he's getting restitution for it now. How cool is that?
Yeah.
For taking away his freedom of speech. That makes me feel so wonderful about things. So we'll touch on a few things today. And our 200th show, wow. Really happy about that. I've got something really funny to show you. I'm trying to, my channel is about storage auctions, metals, and cats. Everybody knows I've got a variety channel, but I changed my channel banner to reflect a little bit more of the cats, because they have really helped me grow my channel, and I'm starting to pick up again. I'm starting to get I'm getting more subs than I was getting, since I've kind of done a few more things a little bit differently. And so I've got a new banner, but what I'm getting at is I've got a program in CapCut, and I'll get to everybody in the chat here. I know there's over 300,000 of you here today. 312,000 people here. I am really happy about that. But the new banner I made, I put it on my channel. Okay. What I'm getting at is I've got a program in CapCut where you can run a still picture in it, and it'll create a 5 to 9 second video from that picture. So I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to go to my real quick, and I am going to go onto my computer and bring it up and show you how AI interpreted my picture. Now, granted, it's not very endearing from AI what it saw me, how it saw me, and you got to be able to laugh at yourself to put this up. Okay, so I'm just going to show you and everybody in the chat. So let me go in here, plus video file. Okay.
It's your old pal, Billy. And this is my cat, Tommy.
It sees me as a toothless hillbilly. Let me play it again. I'm going to play it again. I can laugh at myself. I don't care what AI thinks of my picture. But I got all my teeth. Well, all but one. I had one. But I digress. Hang on. But look at this. I'm going to show it again. Just look at this.
It's your old pal, Billy. And this is my cat, Tommy.
See, I had nothing to do with the wording of that, or all I did was put the images up. I got Sadie, and that was Chucky when he jumped off the roof. And they kind of made him all move. But he saw me as a toothless hillbilly. So I hadn't used it anyway. I don't give a crap. So there's that. Let me go into the chat. 200 shows, by God, we did it.
Yeah.
Wow. And let's see, we got the Storage Bandits here. Yeah, here we go. Mad Dog. Hey, Mad Dog, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. I know there's not that many storage units in my area this week. Well, I tell you what, I bid on one the other day. It was 8 by 10, and a couple of pieces of furniture, totes, and bags. 8 by 10, and it was very clean. I told myself, all right, I'll go $200 or $300 on it. $110.
Damn.
Buy it. You know, in the past, I would have gone ahead and took a chance on it. I got another one that I'm looking at, and we'll get into that. But I didn't like that. I didn't like something just didn't sit right with it at that price. And the funny thing about that is the next day we saw some of the items from it on Facebook. We knew it was the same locker because we saw like the little swivel chairs and the chairs that were. Let me see if I could show you the video. You might have remembered this one from last week. Let's see if I can do that. Video file. If I can find it. Where is that daggone picture? It'll be in downloads. Oh, come on, man. Well, crap. I know I kept it. Well, anyway, I thought I wasn't going to overpay for that one because I got another one I'm looking at. I cannot believe I can't find that. Let's see. Wait a minute. What's this? Okay.
What do you get when you mix, Thomas, a bowl full of freaking coins and a crap ton of charisma? You get a lot of damn coins. Thomas was messing with Sadie and juggling silver coins to piss Sadie off. Earlier in the day, he jumped in front of Sadie like Jack Nicholson in the movie The Shining, saying,
Here's Thomas.
Yeah. I think you'd already seen that one. I liked it, though. Hey, Sadie. She's hissing. I think Thomas is messing with her.
Oh.
Yeah, Mad Dog, we are going to find some good units today, I hope. Hey, Eric, happy 200th show. Yes, thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here, man. Means a lot. 200. Yes, sir. Eric's been back to posting some more videos and found some gold and silver. You guys need to go.
I seen all that jewelry you found.
Yeah, he did really good, man, and I was happy for him. He really scored there. He had one that was marked 14 karat, but he did the right thing. The easiest way in the world to tell right off the bat if something is not gold is to stick a magnet to it. If it sticks, then you've got costume jewelry. And he did that, and but he's not all of it was fake, and he showed that. He did a really good job. So everybody that likes storage videos needs to watch that. And I watch all of his stuff. He's got good stuff. So appreciate you swinging in here, Eric. And Mad Dog says, I know how much you love moving companies, so I prepared a special unit for you. While you might like it, you might hate it. Well, we'll find out. Before we do that today, I'm probably going to have to pee again because I've been drinking water all morning trying to flush out. Get a little backed up, and something that you just drink a lot. No, you don't need to hear that. But anyway, I digress. Thank you for the special supplies for the 200th episode. Thank you for so many great episodes and many more. I appreciate that, Mad Dog. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this forever if we can. We'll do it as long as we can. I made a few notes today. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was telling you about what Trump got $25 million for having his channel taken down on YouTube for denying him his freedom of speech. You deny the president of the United States freedom of speech. What kind of... Anyway, I digress. Can you imagine that? That's so anti-American. I don't know if you guys have been watching this 3IX, what they're calling a comet. It's not a comet, guys. But if you go in there and type that into Google, it's exactly what it's going to say. And let me put it to you this way. We've got a Hubble Space Telescope that can bring it up on your screen like you're right up on it. Okay? It's by Mars. You can see stuff on Mars with the Hubble. But they won't point Hubble at it. Why not? If you want to prove it's just a comet, just point Hubble at it. It's simple. It's right there. So don't you think that's a little odd, Glenn?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I mean, we know that it's not a... I just had to bring it up. I can't let stuff like that slide. I just can't do it. Because the problem is people will start believing that it's a comet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I heard it on the news. It's a comet.
Yeah, it must be true.
Must be true because I heard it on the fake news media. Yeah. You know what, man? If they're saying something on the what we know now to be fake news, then it's not true if they're pushing it. Because
there were people getting killed in car wrecks and getting shot, and they said they were died from COVID.
Well, they were counting. They were counting all that so they could. Yeah, we could really get into that. That's one I still don't want to touch on too deep here, but yeah, that was a lot of BS, wasn't it? Hey, Eric, he says he's going to do a yard sale today and he's going to be busy. I appreciate you coming in with your busy schedule and supporting our channel, man. It means a lot. And like I said, I encourage anybody that likes storage auction videos to watch it, especially your last video. I thought it was great. So, and he says, and here it is. Watch for part 2 of his safe locker if it ever uploads. Yeah, I had one take a while to upload. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So consider that done. I mean, we got 312,000 people here today. It's amazing. No pressure, just thousands and thousands and thousands. Appreciate you, Eric. Let me take that out of there. Okay. Mad Dog says, how do you feel about 1-800-PACK-RAT Louisville storage unit place? There's 2 units at this place and they're less than $100. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? You know how that goes, Mad Dog. It doesn't really matter what the price is on a storage unit until the couple minutes to go. But I got you, bro. Because like that one I wanted last week, an hour before it sold, it was $60. And guess what? And I told you guys, it sold for $610. I even found the people that bought it on. They were from Taylorsville. It's about my son and daughter-in-law and grandkids living right next to Taylorsville, and it's about 15 miles from here. So they came and picked it up. I think they're going to probably get their money back on it. I just don't see them making much of a profit unless they found some jewelry in there.
Yeah.
And that's the whole key. And now let me show you guys something real quick, and I'll get back to the comments. And then I'm probably going to have to go pee, but you don't need to hear all that. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, let's go with. I know you all are already aware, but check this out. Let's see if it's showing up on stream. Yeah, you can see that gold is now $3,908. Silver is $48. Wow. Think about that, guys. All right. Just wanted to bring it up. That's amazing. And just think how it's going to get. Oh my God. All right, I'll be right back. I can't sing him a song, Glenn.
Okay. Yankee Doodle Dandy.
There you go. Lord. Flooded the daggone Ohio River with that. Woo! That's right. Okay, $100. Oh yeah, we'll check them all out, Mad Dog. I've got one I'm looking at though, and I like it. And I got another one I'm looking at that I think I'm going to end up buying because I think I might be the only one that willing to pay I'll show you. I don't want to ruin this. Do you like a smoker and some tools? Tools are something that I barter with. So tools, definitely, I barter with tools. The smoker, I could sell on Marketplace. So yes. Appreciate it, Eric. We're going to try to have a little bit of fun, try to find some lockers, try to talk about things nobody wants to talk about because they're afraid. Never should be like that in a free country. Never. Never. That's right. It's so good to see our president get restitution for when he had his civil rights violated.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful? That is so wonderful. Seriously, like 25 million to him is probably like a quarter to you and me, but it's the principle.
It's the principle. That's right.
Yeah, it's the principle of it. And I was so happy for him, man. All the shit they put him through. And what's his crime? He wants to make America great. Well, who wouldn't? What kind of people wouldn't want it to be a great country again? Well, you know which kind.
Yeah.
The kind that are working for their own pocketbooks, taking the money from these people to do these things, and they have to do them because a lot of times they've been blackmailed. So there's that. So some of them, you need to pray for them, I guess. But I really believe that we're going to be looking at a whole new, by the end of this term, I think the country's got, the government's going to be like 10 to 20% of what it is now. And this was a perfect opportunity to get rid of part of it. Because now that these radical leftists have shut the government down, that gives the president all kind of power, man. It's almost like it was planned this way, you know.
It couldn't turn out any better, could it?
It couldn't have worked out any better.
Yeah.
Right. So there's that. So I never see things as it's presented anymore, because I learned better. I learned that nothing is as it seems. The opposite's probably true. And then if you know this, then you can really just kind of figure things out on your own, you know. And then Trump the other day even dropped a little subliminal message on X about med beds, because he dropped a post about it. Because, you know, and this is around the same time that he got Big Pharma to cut their prices because they were screwing Americans bad, really bad. And now prices are good. But ultimately, Big Pharma, well, I don't know how much I should say about that, but he did, med beds would end them. It's technology that's been held back, just like the rest of the stuff. Kind of like with Tesla. They held back Tesla free energy because everybody could have it. But J.P. Morgan said in his infinite wisdom, if we can't put a meter on it, we don't want it. In other words, if we can't bilk the people out of their hard-earned money, we don't want it. Who the hell's this clown? Yeah, but anyway, I just had to touch on that, man, you know. But here we got this thing going on out in space. Oh, it's a comet. Well, okay, I'll believe it's a comet when you turn your Hubble around. All the millions and millions and millions of dollars, I assume they use some taxpayer money on that. Turn it towards it. Go in as close as you can and prove it. You could put that on the moon. You could shine it on the moon, and you could see a grain of sand on there if you wanted to. But they're not going to do that, because there's shit up there that you're not supposed to see. It's just the way. It's funny, man. You know, just. And there's some designer clothes. Mad Dog says we could consider the one unit that I picked a KT Treasure Special. Yeah, they have a knack of finding this units with the good clothes in them, because Christy could sell them, and she knows what sells. And they have trouble selling furniture. And that makes it tough when you have trouble selling furniture. It seems to be an Ohio thing, because whenever they get like antique furniture, they don't sell it there. They were talking about driving down to Tennessee, where you could sell it there really easy. Well, I mean, you should probably sell some of that going through Kentucky as well. You know, put an ad while you're driving on a marketplace.
That's really weird. They have trouble selling furniture, huh? Because every place else I know of, it goes quick.
It could just be where you live. There's areas like if you've got a sparse population in your area, you know, where people are spread out. It's different for us because we live in next to the big city. We're in the outskirts of Louisville, which is a fairly big city. And there's a lot of population in the area. So that it could be something like that. You know, that makes sense. But yeah. So they were talking about if there was one locker they wanted to buy that was full of antique furniture, and they were talking about going all the way to Tennessee to sell it, which, hey, they got a plan. I mean, that would work. Oh, man, dog. Glenn, I picked a special website with better units this week for you. Self-storage auction.com. I have bought off there a couple of times. in Bakersfield, California. On the site, there's 5 units in your area. How do you feel about Oliver Storage? Have you heard of them, Glenn?
Oliver. Huh? No. Huh?
I haven't heard of that. It's probably a mom and pop place. I'm
Yeah.
renting it.
Yeah.
I believe you'll love this better than Daryl's this week. Well, Glenn knows too much about Daryl's. That's why he's seen their work, you know.
Okay.
I didn't see anything on Locker Fox, and this is the best option I could find. I love Chucky. He's a risk taker and a gutsy cat. You got to love him, even at times he can worry I do worry about my Chucky. I really do. Because, I mean, for him to be happy, he has to have his outdoor time. So we let him out, and he does hop the fence. I'll give him credit. The other day, though, there was a buzzard, big buzzard, on our road out in front of our house, eating roadkill.
Turkey vulture.
It was a turkey vulture. I'm sorry. Julie corrected me. It was a turkey vulture, but it was big, much bigger than Chucky. And then all of a sudden we noticed that he was in the front yard in like, you know how a dog, when they're doing like the pointing and getting down. Chucky determined that he wasn't going to go after this because he's like, I'm going to leave this sucker alone. Too good for 2 reasons. The buzzard would have hurt him. And we don't want him on the street, obviously. So he made 2 good decisions in one. That was a 2 for 1 right there, bud. That's right. SROALO16185 West Space. I'm giving you the most expensive unit in your state. In case you love the backup plan or you hate it. Which state? California or Kentucky? I guess he's talking about Kentucky. Let me write that down. Well, where would I type that in at? SROA -LO16. I don't know if that's an O or a 0. -185 West Space. All right, well, we'll see. I got a feeling that's not going to work, but because you know how it is on my computer. Oh, here we go. 04558. Extra space 04558. I got that for extra space. Okay, got it. Plus Stacker, they have your favorite storage unit facility that had. Yeah, I'm not going to Lighthouse, bud. They can kiss my ass. I'm serious. I'm not just trying to be funny. It took me 11 days to get my money back from my deposit. They don't have anybody there at the facility to help you. You have to call this number, and it took them 11 days to. All they had to do was refund my $50.
Damn, they could have mailed it to you. You'd got it sooner.
They could have done that, or they could have just. What they should have just done is like taken that as a $50 charge, and if I hadn't have cleaned it out, then charged it to my card. But no, they went in and charged it. Why? Why did they do that? They were going to give it back anyway. You give them the card. If you clean it out, then they just they don't charge you. But no, they were hoping you just give up. I think. I mean, it looked that way, right? I imagine there's been some people just say, screw it, I give up. It's $50. That's a lot of money, but sometimes it can be more of a hassle than it's worth. So I'm not going to that place, man. I don't care. I don't even look there because I don't even want to be tempted. Plus, Stacker, they have your favorite. I just read that one. Okay. One of my buddies bought 5 pieces of gold-filled 12 karat the other day for $5. Yeah, gold filled is like 5% of its weight approximately is the amount of gold. So, I mean, with the price of gold, 5% of something can be something pretty good, something. So, yeah, that was a good deal. You saw the price of gold. It's like getting ready to, it'll be over 4,000 this year for sure. and at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point it'd be $5,000 to $8,000 an ounce. That's like I told everybody. I told them more than a decade ago. I said, just don't sell it to me, guys. Don't do it. Keep it. They wanted to get rid of it, so I bought it. Well, I want you to get a unit, Glenn, if it's possible today. And the place I picked looked better than all the other sites I looked. And I figured you might love these 5 units. Let's see. We'll see if we can do it. J.P. Morgan was a crook. Yes, still got his uh, banks in his name and the credit cards, which are a scam. Um, just ridiculous. I could go all day on this stuff. I'm still a little weary of talking freely on this because I don't have the clout that somebody like the President of the United States. Kentucky is one of the states that they pay the most for furniture out of any state, even antique furniture. Well, I'm going to say this. I think you're right about Kentucky, but we have so many people coming from Indiana, which we're only 10 miles from the border of Indiana. We have had so many people come from like 10 to 20 miles inside Indiana, come all the way here to buy furniture. They love it when you get good antique furniture. So I'd have to include Indiana. I just wouldn't include Ohio in it for some reason. They just can't seem to sell. I saw that KT Treasures, they actually sold a really nice dresser one time there, but they only got $20 for it. I would have got at bare minimum $60 here. It's Kentucky. It's your state. Yeah, well, we'll check all this out, man. Put it under facility names. Okay, facility names. We'll put that. Yeah, we're getting ready to go. We can go a little longer today, I guess, but we'll see how it goes. You know, if everybody's still here. If we're looking down and we got nobody here, then obviously that'll change things. Wells Fargo. It's surprised they're still in business. Well, all the old systems going down, guys. They're doing it incrementally. And isn't it interesting that while SI, whatever it is, Atlas, basically docked by Mars right now, okay? That NASA's closed. I mean, think about it. All they'd have to do is turn Hubble, say, here, look, guys. Here it is. You can see that it's just a comet, right? Why would they do it? Not a comet. That's why. Why would it have 9 things following it? I mean, it's not meteorites or anything. I could go on all day as the absurdity of not proving, because you got a lot of people calling bullshit on this, right? Well, just turn the Hubble, and there it is. You could zoom in. That thing's powerful. You could see the other side of the freaking galaxy on that thing, and it's at Mars. Am I right or wrong? Yeah, I agree, Mad Dog. Remember selfstorageauction.com for Glenn. Yeah, we can selfstorageauction.com. Yeah, we can do that. God, I'm playing the pig again. I can't believe this. I drank a whole crap ton of water before the daggone live. All right. I'm going to put a star by this. We are caught up with the chat. Appreciate all you guys that are here. All 313,000 now. Wow. Holy crap. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, to turn the Hubble this much, and yeah, it's too much trouble. Just tell the people, yeah, we don't want them to know what it really is. Because they're sheep and they have to be directed. If we have to explain that, then there's so many other questions that'll bring up. We just can't do it. We don't want to lose our fucking sheep. God dang it. We need sheep. They gotta have their frickin' sheep. Okay? I just like calling it out because it's stupid. Tired of being a sheep. Done with it. All right, now I've had my rant. Let's see. Yeah, I wrote that down. Okay, good. I covered all my bullet points. See, aren't that good? When if I don't make a list of bullet points I want to touch on, I forget. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to share screen. We will wait. Let's do this. Okay, selfstorageauction.com. Self storage auction.com. Okay, where did it go? Okay.
What happened, Stacker?
Sorry about that, Glenn. I used the browser of StreamYard to go to selfstorageauction.com. Oh, that was stupid, man. All right, let me do this right. Sorry about that. Okay, so now what we want to do. Okay, God, that was stupid. I can laugh about it. If I can laugh at myself, well, AI thinks I'm a toothless hillbilly. Did you notice how I got my teeth in the picture that AI interpreted of me and my cats? So marathon, and they called me Billy, like Billy, like my name is Billy Hill, the hillbilly. Billy Hill, the hillbilly. Well, thank you, AI. Now I know I hate AI. See me as Billy Hill, the hillbilly. Now you made me lose my place. Now what? All right, where was I doing? Now look what you've done.
Selfstorage.com.
Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate it. I just had to tell you how AI sees me. And okay, yeah, I know. I live in Kentucky. We are stereotyped as being hillbillies here. I get it, and most of us are proud of it. Okay, share screen and self storage. This is it. There it is. That's the one I have bought from here. Now let me go. Okay, it's yeah, we're there. All right, so let's go to, we don't have to log in here. Keyword or city. Let's go with 93308 and 50 miles. Search. Okay, here we go, Glenn. Can you see these?
Yeah.
Okay. You got this one, this one. Oh, this one's got a. All right, I'm going to put this up on the screen. You can kind of look at it for a second, and I'll be right back. God, why did I do that? That was tough. right, well, that wasn't too bad. All right, now this one here, it's $110. It sells in, I don't know this site very well. It's on Olive Drive, Knudsen Drive. No, it's Olive Drive Self Storage. That's what it is. It's on Knudsen Drive, and I don't know if you know where that is.
That's not too far away.
Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, there's a big old TV box. They're probably just using it for something else. There's probably wall art in there, man, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't see the unit itself. All I see is a picture of the 4 units up on the screen.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why it's doing that. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I'm in the wrong one. Okay, we got to do it over. That's not going to be a problem. Good Lord, Glenn. When I try to do something different, it takes me for. Okay, well, I haven't given up yet. All right, let's go here to share screen, storage options. No. Okay. Now you can see it, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, you see this box here that was showing you that's a Samsung TV box. I'm guessing there's a wall art in there, as I don't think the TV's in there, but you never know. Or it could be in there. It's a 65-inch. All right, I guess ignore that tire right there. You got all these tubs here. This is a 10 by 15. I don't know if you're looking for anything that big, but I don't think this site is quite as popular as Storage Treasure, so it might be a little bit better prices. A lot of tubs, a little bit of furniture.
When does it close?
October 8th at 12 p.m. New York time, so that would be 9 p.m. your time, or 12 p.m. or 9 a.m. Yeah, that's 12 p.m. is noon, right? So that would be 9 a.m.
What's this at right now?
This is it's in 3 days. It is at $110. It looks like a decent unit, and you can pull right up to it. You can tell because of the way this looks. Transition to the door to the outside. That's like a driveway. I mean, I don't know if this is something you're really interested in or not. I'm just looking. It's better than what we've been seeing.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's some fishing stuff, some big clamps. Tire's not helping anything, but there seems to be some furniture. Let's see if there's some better pictures. Okay, you got these boxes. Just looks like it might be a lot better than what we've been looking at. So, and then we'll look at some others. Okay. Trying to find a clue that would oh, here, this shows the back of it. Looks like a lot of gas cans. I don't know if it's all that great. It's not bad though. It's better than what we've been looking at.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that big cabinet right there. And there it looks like something. That looks like a table that's sitting on top of another piece of furniture with the legs off of it. This is not too bad. Okay. It's pretty much looks like this. Oh, here we go. Some bigger pictures. There's a little bit of dust. It's been there for a while.
What's the name of the site, Mark? Selfstorage.com?
It's selfstorageauction.com.
Okay.
It might be something you want to write down and check out on another time as well, because maybe this is better for you, because lately they've sucked, the ones you've had on Storage Treasures and Locker Box. This looks
Is
a
that
little bit.
is that all 3 words, or is it one word, self-storage auction?
I think it all just type it all together into your selfstorageauction.com, because that's how it has to be. Yeah, that's what I did when we got there.
Okay.
So that'll give you another. Yeah.
Let me run to the restroom real quick, Mark.
Yeah, I totally understand, man. Go for it. Meanwhile, I'll try to dial up another one, because you've seen this. There could be, who knows? There could be collectibles in here. Okay, let's see. I got to learn how to navigate this. Oh, I just hit the wrong button, I'm sure. 93308. Search. Okay, here they are again. What's this? It's in Bakersfield. What kind of a bike is that? This said $140. You got Dolly. Oh, a creeper. Those will sell pretty quick. The Dollies sell really quick. There's an ironing board. You know what I would do with that. Don't break it, Mark. We can sell it. Oh, okay, I won't break any more of them that day. What did I do? I broke one. This unit here won't go too high, I don't think. Wish I could get a name of that bike there.
Just got the 4 pictures up again, Mark. It doesn't have a picture of the locker.
God, I did it again, didn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's not showing now, is it?
No, it's just me and you on the screen now.
Yeah, I can go back there and do it again. Dang, God, I know. Okay, is it showing a bicycle on the picture? Okay, that's where we would be. This one's got all right, it's not a whole lot of stuff in here, but there's a creeper, a dolly. Wish I could get a brand on that bicycle, and a bunch of boxes over here, some bags. And in the other corner, oh, look at all these boxes. A whole lot of what could be's over there. I don't like this site as much as the way it navigates, but that doesn't matter in the long run, really. It's just aggravating. I think there might be some goodies in here. Looks like a leather tool pouch there, laying on the ground. Details. Starting bid $10. Cleaning deposit $100. They take seller accepts credit, debit, or money order. Doesn't say cash. That's weird.
Yeah.
I bet they take cash. Well, you know what it says on the cash? Good for all debts, public or private. But people don't have to accept cash, though. It's a fact. Can't really help it. I mean, it looks okay. Nothing. This picture here is dark. You can't really see much, but it shows a lot of containers and boxes. You never know what. That's where the bang for your buck will be, somewhere in there, possibly. Okay. How long do they give you to clean that out? Well, it's probably the standard. All right, let's go back and see what else we got. Back button won't work. God, I hate this site. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, I'm sure it works fine, but as far as navigating is what I mean. See, now I can't even go. No, I can hit home here. Okay. I got to go to 93308 one more time. Okay. Search. There we go. And of course, it's not on.
Yeah.
Okay. Share screen. Once again. Share. There we go. Now it's showing those four again, right?
Right.
Okay. So we looked at that, and we looked at that, and one with the tire we looked at. That one kind of looks crappy. Yeah, these are the 5 Mad Dog was talking about. Now this one here, it just looked good from the picture, and I immediately. All right, you've got a stainless refrigerator, $250 to $400 range. There may be more depending on where you're at there. So it's only $60. And you got tubs. Okay. All right. Let's find something you. Oh, there's a toolbox. What's the brand? Can't really tell. I mean, it could be a Craftsman, but I'm not sure. It could be an off-brand. I'm not. Either way, it's worth something. What else? All right. Fragile. Miscellaneous. I love miscellaneous boxes, man. You can go through them and find whatever.
All we're seeing, Mark, is the first picture of it. I'm not seeing anything else.
Really.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of trouble making this work.
That's all right. I got it. I got the website written down. After the show, I'll go on there and take a peek.
All right. Well, meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and you saw what's there, and you can even expand it out. Okay. Sorry about that. I see Mad Dog saying the same thing. All right. Let me go here. Stop screen. So now I can go back. Share screen. Take that off of there. Take that off of there. I'm going to go back into here. Okay. Let's go. Is it showing yet? There it is. All right. So I'm on storage treasures now. And blah, 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 blah. Come on. Where are you? Here it is. All right. This one here, I'm actually leading on this one. Look at that. It says you are the high bidder on a roll. High bidder? How'd they know? Never mind, that's a bad joke. This looks like a little one of those solar generators right here. That I'm. If it is, that's $5, and I've already got one. I won't have to keep that one. So, and there's furniture down here. That's actually a Broyhill style. That's money. And what I've always said, drawers are better than safes. Oh, but if you want an example of how safes paid off, you'll want to watch J&J Family Finds His Last Locker. They had 2 safes in the back, and they found gold, silver, and coins. I just thought I would throw that out there. I watch all their stuff, and they hit it good. Really happy for them. So not all safes are empty, finally. This one here, can you see why I like it? Just look at all these tubs, bags. I really like what I think that is. Toolboxes galore in the front. Here's a chop saw here. I guess that's what you'd call it. Fishing gear over here. This almost looks like a gun case. I'm just going to say it's not, but I can't say that for sure. And then there's something in it, burlap wrapping. This says storage on it, and these boxes here. More boxes back there. Here's the clue that you got to be aware of. There's a walker. Okay, that is a clue. Somebody could have passed away. If that's the case, then this could be an estate. This could be really good. So I'm bidding on this, but the problem is it's still 10 days out. But I have got this one in my sights. It's only 5 miles from the house. And that's a Dell backpack. Bags, totes, items for sale. Little four-wheeler there on that tub. A lot of tubs, tools, boxes, fishing. What's not to like here? It's got a little bit of everything. And a lot of times, as you know, Glenn, when you see a lot of stuff that's good on the outside, what does that tell you about what might be in these boxes?
That's right.
More good stuff. So I will probably take a legit stab at this. And anybody in the chat, if you're here, I am coming back to talk to everybody in the chat. Right now, I'm just kind of looking through this, kind of playing my hand here a little bit, but that's all right. So I do bartering with all this kind of stuff. So I like this one a lot. I mean, as far as storage auctions go, what I've had around here, this is as good as anything I've seen. And I like it. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything. You can read the unit appears to contain, and it's got that and then some. So there's that. And then I'll show you another one that I'm looking at. And you're going to look at it at first and think, oh, good Lord, what do you see there? Well, I'll show you. Go into my account. I think this might be it. Yeah, it's got a crappy mattress and box springs and 2 pieces of antique furniture. And what I really like about the furniture, you can see one picture here. Just look at it. These are pieces I think we can get $300 bare minimum for the pair. That's only $10. Of course, it's going to go up. But you know how I feel about dresser drawers.
Yeah.
This one's got something poking out of it, like the drawers aren't empty. Antique dressers that have not had the stuff removed from them. Wow, I have scored so well in these kind of things. And that's really all there is these 2 dressers. So I'm hoping it doesn't get a lot of attention. The rest of it is just this piece of crap right here. And this is 1 mile from my house. 1. All these clothes, I can go through them. If there's any name brands in there, pull them. Anything else, I'll donate to charity right here. So I'm looking at, I've got 2 that I'm looking at. So I will stop and look at like what Mad Dog, he gave me some to check. So let's go here. And then he said, go to facility and then type in SROA. I hope this works. Do I put the dash in? Dash LO16. I got a feeling this isn't going to work. Dash 185. I'll be stunned if this works. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, here's one that I can try. Facility name. Extra space. Extra space. 04558. 04558. Ah! Crap, it's not even letting me do that. Let's just go to extra space only.
Mad Dog's saying, yeah, you put the dash in.
Yeah, I did do the day. Okay, here.
Oh.
Wait a minute. It's taking me all the way to Vancouver, Washington, dude. It doesn't have a place to type in the mileage on it. 40299. Okay. There's probably one other way to do this. Okay. I can go into my account and go into bookmarks and go find 04558. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Okay. Maybe it's this one, the second one down. It's not that one, but we're getting closer. 4558. Nope. Oh crap. Oh crap. Next last one here. Nope. That's Watburn, the one we just looked at. What the hell was that?
I bumped my knee on the table.
Yeah. Mount Washington. This is where I found all the silver coins right here. I mean, it was a load. It was $4,000 to $5,000 worth of silver coins. And that video got 77 views. And then I put one up of Chucky the other day, got 25,000 views. 25,000. My summation of all that is that cats are more popular than storage units.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that one. Well, there is. I can't find it. Isn't that amazing? Let's try it this way. Go to facility. Facility name. This is aggravating. It's a committee. All right. Okay, yeah, it takes me, and here's where when you put the facility name in, it takes you all the way across the country. And there's nowhere for me to do anything about it. You see, there's nowhere. How aggravating is that? Here's one I like, but it's in Charleston, Illinois. I am not driving up to Illinois to get a dresser and 7 boxes. I'm not going to do it. It's only got a $10 bid on it, too. Damn, dude.
Huh.
All right, let's try one more time. Let's go to. See, now if you do the zip code, Then you can dictate the mileage. So I got my zip code, and now you got this little mileage dial over here. So I always do my little 5 mile radius that Mad Dog knows about. And boom. Okay, so there's the one I'm high on. And then there's another one. Oh, I'm leading on both of them. How about that? It really doesn't matter, though, with that many days to go. So there's everything that's showing up in my area on Extra Space. We'll just look at them individually. But here's the problem. Once you get down here, it goes up to 23 days, and I think that's a waste of time. Looking at 23 days out, I will look at this one though. Under 10 days, I'll keep an eye on them, bid on them, whatnot. This is, I think he was talking about this. It's got the grill. A lot of toys though, which I get a little gun shy when I start seeing kids' toys.
Yeah.
And especially when you start seeing it piled in there like this. Then you got a box spring right here. You know what? That sucks. I mean, it's not all that bad, but you gotta remember, I'm picky. It looks okay. Some weights. I got a bunch of those. I actually use them. So what I'll do is I'll just bend down here. These are 25 pounds a piece. I just got to throw them up and down like this. Go to about maybe, what do I do? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll do that for ever so often during the day. And you'd be surprised how much difference that'll make on your muscles. Just doing that. Okay. I'll tell you what, man. I'm not having much luck finding anything. But I do have a target, so I am happy. I got a target. This little car here's got a little fake driver's license on it. It's not bad. It's just not something I'm going to buy. It says Jordan shoes. Somebody sees that, they're going to bid the hell out of this. Even if they're not. You know how people are with shoes. People go gaga over them. And these kind of cars, there's always something wrong with them. Always some issue that you got to do. Whether you don't have a battery, wheels wrong, or wheels falling off, there's always something wrong with them. And I only say always because I'm I'm just being honest what I think about it. I mean, this one might be fine, but I don't know, man. All right, what I do I want to come back into the chat and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. So let's go here. Now look at what I've done.
Where'd you go, Mark? You playing hide and go seek?
See what I did? I did it again. Let's see. I got to find where I left off at. Yeah, I blinked myself out of StreamYard twice today. Oh, I got a lot of posts here I got to catch up with. I'm glad I came back in. Oh, Jody's here. Oh, JP Morgan was a crook. That's a good place to start. There we go, Mad Dog. I know we showed that before, but I thought that was worth showing again. I agree, Mad Dog. Yeah. Kentucky is one of the states that they pay the most for furniture. Yeah, it's a good place to sell furniture. It's our bread and butter. It's Kentucky. Put it under facility now. I tried, man. It just didn't work. Wells Fargo, they're still in business. Yeah, they're crooks, if you ask me. all the money that they want you to get in debt, and they just want to keep you there. Luckily, I never fell into that trap as an older adult. Remember selfstorageauction.com? Oh, yeah, we did that. Where is the unit? I wanted to see yeah, we saw those. Yes, there's great units on the site. You can buy great thing. Yeah. Hey, Jody, I appreciate you. Happy 200 $1.99 super chat. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. We've got something to play for that, don't we, Glenn?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Boom! Thank you. You heard it here. Appreciate you, Jody. I really mean that. Appreciate you. And let's go back to comments. And hey, Andy, the backyard trucker. I was talking to them yesterday on their live. They were heading down the road in their vehicle, heading to Andy's place. Had a nice conversation with them. It was nice. Appreciate you guys. Yep, another military helicopter flying over. Something going on in the country right now, and we know it. They're trying to clean out all the terror groups. There's a lot of cells they got to clean out, man. I don't see the unit. Yeah, we ended up finding it, I believe. I don't see the unit. All I see is 4. Oh my God. Happy the roof is done. Yeah. Just need to do house. Oh yeah, I know how that goes. I sent you a pic. Yes, it's a nice unit. Thanks for the shorts advice. Yeah, oh, you're welcome, Jody. I tell you what, when I started doing shorts, I think I had like 2,000 or 3,000 subs, and then I got 10,000 more. Pretty quick on that. Then that kind of leveled out how that was working, and now it's starting to pick back up again. So now I should be going over 16, which I know that's not a lot, but for me it is. And I'm just trying to keep this thing in perspective. And for me, buying storage units and posting my cats, I'm not able to buy a lot of storage units, but I try to get quality when I do. So I can't really just rely on my storage auctions. So that's where my cats come in, because I love cats. So I just decided I'm just going to have a variety of channels where I do metal stacking, storage auctions, cats. So anyway, but I find that shorts get more views, and that'll get your channel out there, and you can use your shorts to hook in subs, and it works. The prices are a lot better than some storage treasures and some other sites. I think it's because they're not as popular, so you can probably get better deals. Yeah, Mad Dog, how are you? Very good. Somewhat getting over my kidneys. Oh, bummer, man. Oh, man, I didn't know that, dude. But I left a lot. I need to rest. Yeah, take it easy, man. Sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you got it done. So I still got to make sure I don't overdo it. And some things it's hard to cut back on certain things. Yeah, I know what you mean. Mad Dog added you. Thumbs up. Oh, no, those hurt so bad. Hope you're healing well. A lot of water and lemon. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water today. Feel like napping today. Hey, yeah, go for it, man. All I got to do is turn on a fan. I got to have a fan to do that. Got to have a nice, big, hard blowing fan. I don't care if it's cold or not. I got to have the fan.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, got to have that white noise. I'm working on my Morbid Monday. You know what's, man, when like I retired in 2011, so it's like every day Saturday, man, it's like awesome. The only deal is you're probably a lot older like this, to be retired. So, but hey, well, I can't control that part of it. I get my stents taken out on Halloween for the kidney surgery, which I find that weird that I got to see the doctor on Halloween. Wow. I'm saying a prayer for you. Me too, Mad Dog. Hopefully you're having a good day, Jody. I bet she is. It's some of the best units I've seen. Yeah, I mean they look better than the ones we were looking at their last week. They suck. You know, they suck. I want to see the first one with all the boxes. I think we did see those, man. Maybe I missed it, but I'm pretty sure we
We did.
Well, we saw all the ones that Glenn and Glenn's going to go back and now that he's at that site, and I did buy a locker on that site about 7 years ago. Like the dolly, it does look very interesting. It's nice, small dine and dash, easy cleanup. Yeah, it had the dolly and the creeper. Those things would immediately sell. So there's things like that, and all the boxes over in the corner. So if you've got sellable items on the outside, could be sellable items on the inside where you can't see. So that could be a good unit. Collectible stuffed animals could be. Some of those aren't bad. You just, I mean, if you can wash them, because sometimes after sitting in storage, as you all know, for years, that can get like a musty smell. But you can wash those, I guess, in a washing machine. Disney, yeah, that stuff still sells, even though Disney's gone. Walt Disney would roll over in his grave if he knew some of the stuff they were doing at Disney. I can promise you that. But I mean, maybe it's getting cleaned up. Everything is getting cleaned up. A lot of it's going on. People don't see it. That's a nice extra space unit. I do kind of like that. Yeah, I'm leading on two of them. I want them both. I mean, I don't have to. It's not one or the other. I'm going to try to get them both. With the dressers, for me to buy those two dressers, clean them up, and then have to deal with that mattress, which I'll probably just donate the mattress because it didn't look like a sellable one. But if I can get that for $100, the two dressers, I can make 200. And it's a mile away, so I feel like that's worth my time. Hey, Glenn the Swamp Picker, how you doing, sir? Appreciate you. Yeah, we're just finding easy money here. Well, sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's not. Man, we're dog parking. I love the tubs. It looks designer. It looks something like KT Treasures would buy too. I think Tim likes the tools. She likes the clothes. And together they like tools and clothes. So it works out, right? They did a show the other day, Mad Dog. I don't know if you saw it, where they have a job where there's a storage facility near their place where they they are like managers there. So they cut the locks for the storage unit. But somebody had put a mattress on top of the dumpster and a bunch of stuff next to the dumpster. And they opened up the door on it was locker 625. I remember the number. And it was empty. So in the comments, I said, you could take all the stuff laying next to the dumpster and put it in that locker and that mattress on top of the dumpster and stick it in that locker and somebody would buy it as a manager special.
Yeah.
I was just kind of kidding, but I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that. I don't think they were going to do that. And I was making a joke, but I do honestly believe if you put that in there and you laid it in there right, somebody would bid on it. I just wouldn't do it. I just don't think it's right. I do like the antique furniture. To me, it looks like 600. It can, if it's got when you open that top drawer, and if there's a wood burned brand name, and this thing's 100 years old and it's in primo condition, it can be. So there's that. I'm looking at bare minimum. I could get $300 for those. Bare minimum. Anything over that, which the probability of it's good. So $300. If I can get it for one, I can go over a little bit. But there is a few things to go through in there. Not much. And it's a mile away. So I feel like if I can get it for the right price, it'll be easy to get. And I can just drop that mattress off. Since it's wrapped up, I can drop that off at the wayside. I know, Jody, wasn't it? Because we sell, that's what we love to sell is antiques, being that we are antiques, so we can really relate to them, And there we go. That's what I was thinking, Mad Dog, because that one, it had something sticking out of it. That got my spidey senses going because I bought an old locker one time, gold and more gold. I found gold, a gold watch. Oh man, I remember that locker. It was somebody who just passed. It was so cool, man. I think I got it for $1.60. I'm thinking some people can't see past the trash. Some people, I'm one of them, man. If I see too much trash, I better see a lot of good stuff, or I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm just not gonna deal with it. You were supposed to put West at the end of the one. Oh, good Lord. You don't need to go to Vancouver. No, I might go to Mount Washington, which is only 15 miles or less. I've done that a lot, and I bought some bangers out there in Mount Washington. That one the other day, it only got 77 views, where I found gold rings. I found silver Morgan dollars, proof sets, stacked up. I found a pitching machine. 77 views. Chucky gets 25,000 on the same week. On one day. Well, now you know why I put my cats up every single day. Because I can't put storage lockers up every day. I can't buy that many units. But I want to put content out every single day. And I haven't missed one day of putting content up for 2.5 years. It's pushing 3 years now. And it's still growing slow, but I mean, I'm growing. If I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't grow at all. Because you don't. If you don't get the algorithm or put content up every day, you sit there like this. You don't go anywhere. It's just that's the way it goes. They need a different system for storage treasures for some of the stuff. I did love the Mount Washington unit. A lot of good unit. Yeah, I've had good luck out there, Mad Dog. I really have. That's one place I don't mind going over my 5-mile radius because it's a nice little drive going out there. The doctor that I have to see till at least for now, the whole system's going to change here in the next few years. But the doctor I go to see for my blood pressure is in Mount Washington. So it's a nice little drive. I saw the grill. I saw the tools. That was what sold me a little. Yeah. I saw enough there where, yeah. But I got a couple of targets I want more right now. And we got smiley faces and a thumb. That's right. You can wash stuff with a musty smell with vinegar, and then you got to wash them twice and dry them twice. Okay. Any tips are good. Love KT Treasures working it. Yeah, I always watch them too. I like what they do. It's fun watching them. I use Autobahn for weird smells. Works great. Odor Band. That's a good name. There's Andy. Hello, Andy. Good to see you, Bo. Bro. I was talking to him yesterday. They're good people, man. Hey, buddy. Hi, bestie. You are awesome. Oh, I just try to do the best I can. Just do the best I can. Hey, we're all caught up. We got a little bit more time. I guess what I could do, go back. I'm going to have to take, wait a minute. I'm back. Thank you, Jody. Appreciate you. There's only 2 units ending this week in your place, and even if you would have came up with the search, they would have come up top right anyway. Okay. Well, we'll go back in there. Let me get caught up. God bless you both. Thanks for another great. Well, we're gonna continue. We got a little bit more. We're gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna go back in there one more time, and I think we did do that. Well, let me try it one more time, and then yeah, we're gonna try it. Mark that. Since it's our 200th show, we'll go a little bit more. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's go to share screen. Here comes another military helicopter. One flew right over the house, man. It was like, it wasn't that high up either. It was loud. Scared the cats. Okay. There we go. Okay, we looked at that. So if we go here, I think you were talking about extras. We'll go back and look at that. Extra space. And we'll do facility name. And can you hear that, Glenn?
Right.
Helicopter just flew right over the house. Oh my God! It took me all the way to Katy, Texas. God. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to do it another way. It just doesn't work. Okay, we've done that. Let's go to bookmark. See, I got all the ones that I buy from normally around here bookmark. Oh, here's one. I didn't even see this. They must have just posted the. Oh, it said they had 5, but I go there and they're not. They had 5 before, but they didn't take them down, so it's still showing as that. That's a shame because I love that place. I've done really well. It's where I got the pilot unit at. Yeah, for us. So that sucks. Okay, I'm leading on that one. We looked at that. I'll look at the other one. I don't think we stopped to look at this one. Okay, here's where I would be a little weary. When you see one washer or dryer by itself, that's when you get weary. That one that I bought with the freezer in it, it had one washing machine. It actually did work, but that sucker was loud. I sold it for $50, so I guess there's that. I just bought it, as it turned out for the freezer because we're still using that thing, and we would have had to spend $300 something for a used one. Then I found all the ammo and those AK-47 magazines. Sold them at the pawn shop for $15 a magazine. I'm sure I got screwed, but I couldn't list them on Marketplace, so I had to take that into account. So it's got quite a bit of dust on it. I mean, that could work. Where is this? I want to look and see. Okay, this is exactly, yeah, I knew that. I'm already maybe going over there for that. I'd probably rent that and yeah. I will keep an eye on this. Let me put it on my watch list. Okay, that one's on my auction watch list. So all these bags here, you know what I like about them? You see this, Glenn? How there's corners and curves.
Yeah.
Aren't closed. These up here might be, but this big old bag right here, That's not clothes. So there's that. And then bags and boxes. This kind of unit you can usually get fairly cheap, reasonably cheap. So I might take a stab at it, especially if it's cheap. See if I can find an extra little clue here. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'm just kind of looking at it. I don't want to miss anything that's close by. Okay, well, I won't hang on this. Let's go back to here. Okay. Da, 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 da. So there's my bid manager. I got them two. And then I got one in the bookmark section. Okay, that they need to take those down. Let's go to the next page here. Extra sprays. Daggone it. Let's look at this one. I don't like the way that looks. I can tell you that already. I better start seeing some $100 bills laying there. I hate the way this looks, Glenn.
Yeah.
You got all these boxes opened up.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And a kid's car. I don't like this unit. I would probably not even take it for $10. Unless I see something amazing. I say that before I really look at it. But my initial reaction is that. Yeah, they've gone through this. And then you got a love box. I mean, yeah, you know what that means. Diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that crap. Yeah, this locker sucks. That's right, I said it. That locker sucks. All right, well, enough for me. We'll go one time. We will go back to. We'll look at one more time for you, and then we'll call it a show. Let's see. Remove. And stop screen. Okay, so we will go here. Share screen. And we'll go to Locker Fox. Okay, is that showing, Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay. And before we close the show out today, I'm going to go to 93308. We did check that news site and got you somewhere else you can look. God, I'm all furniture though. I don't want just furniture unless it's antiques. Let's go here. Yeah, this is a purely storage. Bakersfield. Let's see which one looks the best right off the rip here. All right, we'll take a look at this one. It's 3 days. It's only $40 so far. Let's go to the big pictures. Oh no, a Huggies box. That's a strike one. Yeah, it's already spooked me. I don't know what it's done to you, but
Yeah.
I'd have to see something amazing to offset that. There's a guitar. I don't know if that's quite enough. Looks like it hadn't been strung either. Yeah, that guitar didn't do it. Oh boy. Christmas stuff. Call that CC, Christmas crap. Nothing against Christmas, just you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, that guitar does have strings on it, but still, I don't think that's a game changer unless you're really wanting to start to play guitar. That's a Squire. That's not really a bad one. A little dust. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, I'm spooked because it's got the daggone diaper boxes on it. Freaks me out, man. bit of furniture. It's okay. I gotta turn this fan on. All right, one more time. Oh boy, that looks like a pile of crap from here. They can be deceiving, but I got a feeling this one just sucks. Yeah. All right. I think we're going to come back into the. Yeah, let's do it. I feel like we've done our due diligence today. You've got somewhere at least you can look now that's different. So that's good, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. One of the guys goes through blah blah blah. I already looked at this unit. I hated it from the get-go. Yeah, I know what you mean about that. A lot of times I get an immediate reaction from units. And I'd say 95 times out of 100, that immediate reaction turns out to be correct. I mean, I've been wrong. Sometimes I've seen one that I'm like, oh, that sucks. And then I'll look at it and then I'll see an item or two. I'm like, oh, that's a game changer. So you do have to kind of look at it, even if you know it sucks, if you're really looking for one and need a target. So, well, I guess that's the end of our 200th show. Really happy to, hopefully we got 200 more coming. Can't wait to bring some more content out to the channel. And, you know, I do that every day, but I'm talking storage auction content soon. It won't be any time this week because it's 9 days out, but you see the targets and I might find something else during the week. So I appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate the super chats, Andy and Jody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in here. And Glenn, appreciate you as always, bud. 200 down, 200 more to come. Let's do it.
That's right.
All righty, guys. I will leave you all with, let's see. I guess I just hit this button right here. Later, guys. Take care, Glenn.
You guys have, on YouTube, you all know there's plenty of auctions going on, YouTube auctions. They're free right now. And other sites like Whatnot and eBay are kind of trying to butt in and get in on the action and charge a little fee there, I'm sure. So I've noticed some people selling stuff on YouTube, and there's a lot of things that get 0 bids. But what I'm saying, here's what you do. I'm going to give you an example of what you can do to where you're going to move all the stuff. So what you do, let's say you put up this real nice cup. This is a royal something or other bull crap. No, it's a nice one. All right. And you say, well, starting bid is $1. And they look and well, what happens? Then nobody bids. You just go, okay, let's go to the next item.